Hello, everyone. This is Cornelius with Jansultants, and I wanted to do an overview of the features of the customer service portal. Now, this is a portal where you can present invoices to your customers, quotes. They can accept quotes, uh, payment arrangements, and things of that nature. So, this is to streamline your processes for receiving payment from a customer. Now, these are invoice payments. So these are payments that are for monthly services or large contracts that you have for doing service for a particular customer. So if you need to invoice a customer, for them to get that invoice immediately and to accept, pay, and view the invoice quickly, this would be the way to do it. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go into the customer service portal, my invoices and quotes, and open up this portal. And I am going to log in. So the purpose of this is to be able to keep a record of all customer transactions so that they can view their payment history and minimize the accounts receivable tasks that you will have to do. So as I log in here, you will see this here populate. So I've generated some invoices and some quotes and things of that nature. So here you'll be able to see some of the invoices. So this is an invoice right here that shows still outs that has been paid or payments have been made on it. So what I'm going to do is view invoice payments, and as I click there, you'll see it drops down, and this particular invoice was paid in 2 installments. So if a customer agrees to pay in 2 installments, maybe before work is done and after work is done, you can set that up right here with a payment history on a single invoice. Okay, so up here you'll have my invoices. You can email that invoice or send an invoice, or a customer can log in and send themselves an invoice. They can view the invoice online. By clicking here, you can actually see the actual invoice. So it minimizes the task of I'll send out a new invoice, or I'll email you an invoice or mail you an invoice. All that time and those constraints have been removed. So down here, just up under open invoices, you'll see my payments. So you can see payments that have been made, and you can view details about those payments, the invoice date, the date it was due, and the date the payment was made, and even what method it was used to pay it. In this instance, I just generated a payment. So here it would say credit card or check, or it would give some sort of method of how those payments were made. So as we go down further, you can even present quotes to your customers. So here are some quotes that I loaded. It gives the quote date, number of the quote, of course, the name of the company, which is the company name that I logged in with, subtotals for the quotes, totals for the quotes. And here it gives the status of the quote. Did this customer accept the quote? Here it's accepted by a client. Here it just says accepted. And here it says a pending quote. So let's take a look at one of these quotes. So a little bit different from the invoices. And there's a lot of room here for a lot of notes and dialogues and different information that you can put in here. I didn't put any verbiage in this particular quote, but even below here, there's notes and things that you can put in. So you can still present your, binded 30-page quote to your customer, but within that tangible quote that you hand the customer, printed quote that you hand them, in there you can actually give them a link to where they can log in and accept it online. That way, they don't necessarily need you to come back. It doesn't need to be signed. They can actually come right online and accept the quote or reject the quote. So I'm going to say accept quote here, accepted by client. And then I'm going to go back to my client portal. And when I refresh it, you can see that now that particular quote was accepted. So this just gives you communication capabilities with your customers as far as financial and payment information, and you'll be able to receive payments quicker. You'll be able to eliminate some of the processes and some of the steps that you use, and all of the payments and quotes and invoices for a customer will be in a secure place where they can view it when they need it and when they have questions. So once again, another tool that can be used to streamline your workload and to help move your company towards success. Sign on to jansultants.com today and sign up for one of our 2 business plans.